I am Obsidian Vale and welcome back to my channel. And I made a Halloween themed cake. As you can see, my whole table is Halloween themed, perfect for this time of year. And I did not do a video explaining or showing like how to make this cake for a reason. This is my first 3-tier cake and I'm used to not making things like this. I've only made a 1-layer cake and this is a very first for me. I typically don't even make cake that often, so I want to talk about my challenges with this cake, and I had quite a bit with this cake. So as you can see, there are 3 layers. I have multiple sprinkles on here and I have Halloween decorations. The cakes I got from a normal grocery store. The sprinkles, all of that came from one store, the local grocery store. I had blood detail here on the side, and it's writing gel, and I melted it to give like a dripping blood effect. And the sprinkles have different themes going on. You got the Grim Reaper at the top. You have ghosts in the graveyard type of thing, spider webs at the top, and at the bottom you have a little pumpkin cat and a ghost and a lantern. My original thought for this cake was to be, I wanted it to have 3 different layers, but like they have to be 3 different sizes, and it didn't work that way. I think I miscalculated some things and things got a little bit out of proportion. So I wanted to point out that the hardest thing about this cake is the sculpting of the cake was extremely difficult. Most of the detail went in the front and I wanted it to be more centered, but it turned out that it didn't work that way, and you really have to have certain tools to sculpt the cake. And I am a home baker. I obviously am not a professional baker, and this would not be acceptable for a professional baker. But for someone who did this for the first time, I'm actually pretty proud of myself for doing this. I think it looks pretty cute, and I haven't tasted it yet. Oh, I wanted to mention that I did little eyeballs here. I hand did the eyeballs myself, and I put them in there, and I wanted to kind of look like they're on a monster slash like spooky cliff graveyard as bleeding, but he's like a monster and they kind of live on the monster type of thing. I didn't know where I was going with this, so he kind of was like a monster to me. And that area in the center around the eyeballs is where I had a difficulty sculpting right here. And I put these little eyes there. They're candy eyeballs. Everything's edible on the cake except the decorations. And I got the decorations from Amazon here. There's a lot more on Amazon. The cake pan that you see right here, that I got from Amazon as well. It is pumpkin, as you can see over here. If you're curious about everything else on the table, grocery store, I'm just gonna say which store, because they probably have them everywhere in this country. All this is pretty much from Walmart except like the decorations. This is not from Walmart to my knowledge. I got this Facebook Marketplace, so you can probably get something similar anywhere. And the glove, you've probably seen that in other videos, but yeah, that's definitely Dollar Tree right there. But everything else, yeah, I did it myself. The icing, okay, so my thing with the icing was, like, I watch a lot of baking shows and I see how they do it, and they usually rotate the plate, and I rotated the plate a bit, and I found it was an easier technique, because the way I was taught to do it is you kind of like go around blindly with a knife, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it like that. I want it to be as smooth as possible. So it was a little bit lumpy at first. It still kind of is, but for a beginner, I think this is pretty good. The sprinkles was a variety pack from Walmart. I'm going to show you guys because I thought it was cool looking. It's a variety pack of sprinkles, and you can rotate it and have different sprinkles on it. This is literally the only one you have left. So what would I do different next time? I definitely would use a different size maybe like small, medium, large, like I originally planned. I think I'm gonna learn a little bit more about icing the cake so it could look more even, more professional looking. I think I put too much batter on some of it, but I managed to make it like somewhat even out. But at the top, you can see it's higher. It rose pretty high. I think I would try to make a bigger cake eventually one day, and I would love for you all to be with me on this journey. So what we're gonna do right now is taste the cake. And I also want to give credit to my son because he helped me mix everything. So yeah, I'm gonna show him doing his little process, and he's proud of himself too as well. And I know he's gonna love this cake. So it's gonna be a taste test and see if everything tastes good. And this took me more than 1 hour, at least maybe about four max, maybe 3 to 4 hours to make all this, mixing and baking and then decorating as well. Oh, I'm wearing a glove because I use an oven mitt when I was baking, and I think it looks pretty cool. I think it goes with this as well. And let's give it a nice little cut. I'm just gonna hold up. I've never made a cake this big. I'm so freaked out like I'm gonna make it fall, but it's okay because I already did what I wanted to do with it. It's so uneven. This reminds me of these big wedding cakes that they do. I would love to do something like that one day. Make my own wedding cake. That'd be crazy. That'd be pretty awesome. But, oh my goodness. I need to get a spoon before this. So you can see my cake on my little back plate right here. Let's see what it tastes like. This is super chocolate and really chocolate. Oh my god. Very rich, very chocolatey. Really, really good. Definitely gonna need a glass of milk with this. It's very rich. Yeah, I'm really happy that it tastes so good too as well. Like, didn't cut a perfect slice, but yeah. But thank you for watching with me and listening to my journey about this cake. I'm hoping to make more things like this in the future, not just for Halloween. That is darn good. Okay, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you soon.